Hello? Alright, perfect. Alright, guys. So before we even start before you even start this game, I need to open with a couple things. I do have a couple of these. I think I remember buying when I first got this game. I have played it before. I've played this game before, so if you're looking for, first time reaction commentary, that kind of thing, that's not me. Sorry about that. But I do know about Resident Evil Requiem, the 9th game coming out soon, and I'll definitely play that. That's happening. And that will be a first. That'll be a blind, I think. I haven't even watched the gameplay trailer for that. So that's gonna be fun. I'm also super nervous. This is my first stream and video, because I post these on YouTube, with a mic, with any kind of commentary. Everything I've done so far has been silent, just because I just kind of want to ease myself into this. I've never really done this before. I'm just kind of doing it for fun anyways. So, if I get any chats at all, I'll try my best to interact with them. Otherwise, if I get silent because I can't think of anything to talk about, then you know why, and I warned you. So, anyways, I think I'm going to play a new game. Yeah, see, I beat it already, but I'm gonna play it as Leon, because obviously I'm just gonna do a regular playthrough. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm not gonna skip any of the cutscenes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You got to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you. I just have to attack somebody.
Oh, come on. It's just getting good. I need some sleep. Oh, shit!
one's around. That's weird.
God, what a good intro. No, I love that intro. That trucker is pretty much me. Even though I'm not married, but I know that's gonna be me when I'm married. I've never played the
Hello?
original Resident Evil 2.
Anybody there? Something's not right.
Yeah, I've never played the original Resident Evil 2, but what I do know is a lot of the old Resident Evil games kind of focus on this more of a horror aspect. And when you get to like Resident Evil, like 3 and 4, it kind of starts getting more into that action survival, and then 5 just kind of goes off the rails. I was around for Resident Evil 4 and 5 when those came out. Those were the first Resident Evil games I played. But I like that they're kind of mixing the two with these new remakes. I love that it's scary, but it's also still an arcade. I'm with that.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
Yeah, that's a classic
Son
right
of a
there.
bitch.
I've seen that before. Yeah, you might see me not hit anything I shoot at. I try my best, man. I try my best, and I'm nervous. I got stage fright, man. No, I'm a big horror fan. I think the more that I do this, hopefully I get more comfortable. The more I'll be talking about that.
This can't be.
I love horror games. I love horror movies. I even thought about talking about that or focusing on that for some videos or streams. So I don't know. Anybody watching this that actually cares, let me know. But for right now, we're just gonna be playing some games.
what are you
'Cause I'm just
doing?
playing games anyways. So I figure I might as well, broadcast it. Maybe somebody who cares can watch it. So that's where we're at right now. No, in terms of like what I've already done so far. Oh shoot. Yeah, I kind of forgot I'm getting distracted already.
Don't shoot!
Get down!
Yeah, if only it took one shot.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. Looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on! Claire! Claire, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. How about you?
Can't stay here, it's not safe.
Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
I'll be there.
God, it's so dramatic. It's almost too dramatic. It's stupid. I go the wrong way. I'm stupid.
This is out of control.
No, what was I saying? I'm trying not to talk over these cutscenes, just in case, you know, we care to see those.
Shit. Yeah. It's everybody.
But
They've all
what I started saying before my brain stopped working was in reference to what I've already made.
There it
I've done a
Station.
speed run for Resident Evil 8, and I started a silent playthrough of The Last of Us Part 1, which I thought about putting a mic on for the Last of Us playthrough, but I already started it silent, so I kind of didn't want to, for consistency's sake, I think. But Resident Evil has to be probably one of my favorite game series, even the movies of all time. Fits what I love so well, and my personality and my likes, my interests. So I think a lot of what I do starting out right now will probably be Resident Evil related. I also really, really love story games. I'm not huge on the idea of playing like things like Fortnite or Call of Duty for this. I think this is kind of what I want to do. I like to talk about these things. So hopefully this gives me an outlet to talk about those things with people who care. So that's kind of the idea right now. So yeah.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Here we go. So we're finally in the jail, in the police department, which is huge. We actually get to start playing the game.
There has to be someone here. Not good.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East, turn away.
I gotta find that guy.
All right. Nice. There's all my previous saves. If you don't know this, I stream all of this stuff from my PlayStation. So that that also limits the games that I can play and how I can stream. I'm starting out small, guys. This is a small start for me. When it comes to Resident Evil, see, I'm a younger guy. The first Resident Evil that I really played and digested was, probably Resident Evil 5. Man, the movie adaptation, the movies. I could talk about that. I could talk about how the games relate to the movies, because they don't at all, except for references and things. The little fan service. I could probably talk about that deeper, but just so right now I can at least say there's not a lot of correlation other than like major characters or like entities. Yeah, I could talk about that for sure. Honestly, I could probably just talk about movies. Like I said, I could also do that if anyone is interested in that whatsoever. I could talk about movies a little bit. No, I mean like in the movie adaptations, there's Umbrella Corporation, there's the T and the G virus and stuff like that. But I think the only characters from the games that you see is Chris and Claire Redfield. Um, and they're almost nothing like their characters in the games. I know that there's animated movies. I haven't seen a lot of those. I know that there's ones with Leon and Rebecca, I think. Um, and maybe I could watch those. But I've mostly only seen the live action movies with the Alice character, which they are so bad they're incredible. They're so terrible they're awesome. I mean, just do if you haven't seen those movies, or maybe you have and you know exactly what I'm talking about, you just don't take them seriously. You just don't watch them thinking that they're going to be a good movie at all. It's like watching Mortal Kombat, and that's what I love. I love that so much. Because Resident Evil, even the games have kind of been, they're kind of funny in their own right as well. They're kind of ridiculous. Especially the later ones, for certain things. 7 and 8, with Ethan's character, losing limbs and just being able to reattach them, which, there's a plot device for that. I won't spoil that, but I do remember in one of the live action movies where there was Nemesis. Nemesis actually shows up. From Resident Evil 3. Alice puts just coins, like quarters, in a double-barrel shotgun with nothing else in it, if I remember correctly. And that works for some reason. That just kind of works out. And that makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. But I love them. I recommend watching them. They're slop, but I love them so much.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I remember this guy.
I'll get you out!
Please!
Give me your hand.
Help me!
I got you. Give me your other hand. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Graphic warning, guys. Alright, Resident Evil is gonna be gross. Oh, shit. Yeah, I earned that too. I forget how to, I don't know if there's, I just got done playing some Resident Evil 3 Remake, and there's a dodge function, and maybe there's a tutorial for that I missed in the opening here with Leon. But I don't remember, if there is one, I don't remember it. If there isn't, then I'm screwed. Honestly, I'm probably gonna die 3 times. And miss all of my shots. There we go. Where am I going? This way. Yeah, I've played this before, but I already forget what I'm doing. I haven't played this in a while. So there's gonna be things I forget. I'm not gonna be super quick playing this game. I'm going to enjoy it.
Watch out!
You're safe. For now.
Thanks.
Marvin Branner.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't...
Here. I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take it.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out. Or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Young Leon from Resident Evil 2 is a golden retriever. I know that in the original Resident Evil 4 he's a bit more edgy, and I gotta say I love that Leon. This Leon though, he's very young. He has no idea, and it's kind of adorable. Yeah.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
You know, playing Resident Evil 5 as my first Resident Evil, which I know is controversial. I know a lot of people don't particularly like Resident Evil 5. And I love it. I love Resident Evil 5. I don't know if it's just because it's nostalgic for me. But I loved it. I loved it so much. Because again, just like I said earlier, it's so dramatic and it's so over the top. And it's incredible. I love it so much. I mean, like, stuff like this is awesome to me.
Oh, fuck.
Yucky. That's gross.
Huh?
Kind of looks like spaghetti and meatballs in there. Maybe a little too much marinara. Yeah, I expected that. Yeah, I love over-the-top gross. We're talking, okay? I'm just gonna get rid of that. Who cares? I remember this part being a little spooky. A little creepy. I'm not too worried about it. Usually past it. No, I think I will, actually.
What the
It's
hell?
a good idea to clear this out, right? I'm gonna have to run over this, all over this police department several times. I can start clearing them out. I'll take those. Listen, I'm not gonna read all these. All right, I'll look through them slow. You know, if you want to pause and read them, that's all you. I'm not gonna read all these. Yeah, no, me and my older brother, we played Resident Evil 5 growing up, on the PlayStation 3. Grew up playing PlayStation. And you know, that's the Resident Evil where Chris looks like he had a little bit too much whey protein, maybe ate too many boxes of Wheaties, and the famous boulder punching scene is also in that game. And when I was a kid, I mean, I had no idea how stupid that was. Because I was a kid and I thought it was awesome. And I mean, it is awesome, but it's stupid. It's also very stupid. But Wesker has to be one of the coolest enemies, you know, villains of sorts. Wow, again, I'll take that. In Resident Evil, just like in the main franchise, the main games, which, call me a poser, I haven't played any of the other games except the main series, just because I couldn't afford those, and I don't have the time either. I work a lot, guys. I work a lot. But no, Resident Evil 5, it was a classic. It's a classic. I mean, I think if you revisit it today, it's definitely aged. But there's something about it. There's just something about it that I love so much. And I might even hit that for some streams and some recordings. Just because I want to. Just because I want to. I don't remember what numbers I saw. That worked. 6 and 9. But I think aesthetically speaking, I think Resident Evil 4 has to be my favorite. Original or remake, I don't care. I thought the remake was really cool. It was really fun to play. But, you know, there's a charm to the old games. We know that.
Back up.
Okay, the game knows that I have ammo. It knows. Oh, he's still alive. This is crazy business. How is he still alive? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There we go. I don't think he's getting back up. Oh my god, he's getting back up. Is that it? Are we done? Yes. We are. I think I checked this place out. I did not get in here yet. I just know. Yeah. I'm running out of space. Think how many times is this guy gonna wake up? Oh. He's done. Done for there. Bet you he might wake up. Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I love Resident Evil for that, because the whole he's not getting back up and he does business is just a way for them to put their greedy little fingers in your ammo reservation. They don't want you to be well off by any means. They want you to struggle, and sometimes that sucks. Sometimes that's hard, honestly. There's also the classic Resident Evil thing of giving you so much ammo, stupid amount of ammo and health items before a huge boss fight. You just know what's happening. I remember that in Resident Evil 5, before, like, the Ouroboros fights, especially the second one. It was just the room before was just boxes of ammo and health items everywhere, just everywhere. There was like 6 boxes of it, and the fight before the U8, the giant crab thing, was the same way. When Capcom, Resident Evil's Capcom gives you a ton of resources, it's because you're going to use all of it, pretty much. Because they're sick and twisted, and they like to toy with you. And I'm here for it, even though sometimes, especially when you're playing the harder difficulties, you have no idea what to do. Resident Evil 7 is really good at doing that, I think. A really good example of a Resident Evil game that's just made to be so difficult sometimes, especially the Madhouse difficulty, which I'm trying to do right now. I can't remember if it was first or last names that it was. Maybe if I read the paper. First name. Okay. Yeah. I forget that this is technically Leon's first day. Well, not technically, it is his first day. N-E-D. Yeah, yep. Can't focus on more than 2 things at one time. RM. Where is... Oh, there it is. GRM? Is that what I'm reading? No, I'm not. But it totally is. It's probably MRG, isn't it? I don't know. There it is. Give me a second, I'll get there. Because Resident Evil is just notorious for extremely hard puzzles. It's not my fault at all. It's hard, okay? I can't go through here yet. Yeah. Matilda is honestly an awesome name for a handgun. I love that Leon has named his service weapon. I think that's awesome. Matilda is such a great name. I know I've seen a couple videos online. There's this guy. He interviews this dude that works for like the UK Museum of Arms or whatever, where he basically goes over. Crap! I just screwed myself out of those barricades. The realism of certain weapons in games. Kind of like looks at specific weapons, and I know that he's talked about Leon's handgun. I think he said that it was a pretty decent recreation of the actual reference, which is cool. And those are the little niche things that interest me. But I know that they get a little ridiculous at times. Like I know that the steak has no reason being at the baker's estate. The Magnum in Resident Evil 7. But I mean, it's Resident Evil we're talking about, so it's perfect. Perfectly balanced. honestly, I thank God for Resident Evil Biohazard. Resident Evil 7 kind of catapulted um, Resident Evil back into, um, I guess you could say the public eye, or popularized the franchise again. And I think original fans of the series were kind of waiting for the next installment. And Capcom took this interesting route of, purely focusing on this horror aspect of Resident Evil, which Resident Evil can be super scary, man. If they just made it strictly horror, it would be a pretty freaky game. And I think Biohazard, even though it still had some arcade shooter aspects in it, I think it really did a really good job in the horror department. And I think the fan base agreed with that. I think everybody kind of agrees that that was a good idea. But I think fans were also missing kind of the classic elements of Resident Evil, which is like finding matching keys and kind of honestly just like Resident Evil 4. Just everything that Resident Evil 4 is, they missed that. I think everybody kind of agrees that Resident Evil 4 is probably one of the if not the best Resident Evil game in the mainline series. And Capcom listened. Resident Evil Village was really good. I think it literally says, because I looked at one of the concept arts of Resident Evil Village, talking about kind of their idea for the aesthetic of the game was they wanted to mix Resident Evil 7 with Resident Evil 4, and make like the perfect Resident Evil. Which, I mean, it's really fun, and I really like it. It's probably one of my favorite Resident Evils to play, because it feels really good with the new RE engine and everything. And Chris doesn't look like Resident Evil 7 Chris. It looks a little better. And I really like that. I really like that Capcom really took a minute and made a game that their fans would really appreciate and really like. If I'm not wrong, this is Cap, I think. Yep. I remember that. I remember that much. We'll get some more, I guess. I don't even have the shotgun yet. The portable safes. I've tried speed running Resident Evil 5. Obviously, I've already talked about speed running Resident Evil 8. The best time I've gotten so far is actually the one on the that I've streamed, which is no longer on my Twitch. I don't know how to keep those on there, but it's on my YouTube. That's the best time I've gotten so far, because the PS5 loads better, so that's the fastest time I have. It's nothing crazy, though. I'm gonna have to focus up here. Okay. 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 Check me out. Check me out. Honestly, the hardest puzzle in the game, guys. And I just aced that. I just aced that shit. What even was I saying? What even was I talking about? Yeah, Resident Evil 7. I'm writing a love letter to Capcom. That's what I'm doing. Speedrunning, that's right. I tried speedrunning Resident Evil 5. And, Resident Evil 5 is it's a little harder to kind of track like a speed run because they keep track of the times that you spend on each chapter. So I would kind of have to. I think I would have to do like chapter select and try to get the best time I can on each chapter. But I feel like that's cheating. So I think I'd have to do a whole playthrough and just compare my old times to the times that I get on in my new playthrough. But I've thought about speedrunning the rest of the Resident Evil games. And I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun to do. Maybe I could practice on streams. I don't know. This one's DCM. Yup. Okay. Bag ammo. I have no room for anything. I'm gonna go drop some stuff off. Yeah, no, I've thought about speedrunning the rest of the series. Because I think that'd be fun. I love Resident Evil, man. I really do. I think. Yep. Whatever I was gonna say, I'm sure it was important. And I lost my track of thought. Lost my train of thought. I'm really good at this. I'm really good at this, like, talking like a normal person and keeping a consistent strain of thoughts and ideas. But also, you know, like I'm doing the Last of Us thing, because I think The Last of Us is probably one of the best stories ever. I mean, I'm not even just talking like video games. I mean, just like stories in general. I think it's a beautiful game, and so I wanted to share that. I mean, everybody kind of knows The Last of Us at this point, especially with the show coming out, which I don't know how to feel about the show, to be perfectly honest. There's things I like about it and things I don't, but that's a conversation for another time, I think. But I've thought about doing Uncharted, which is just another Naughty Dog classic, and I grew up playing Uncharted. And honestly, that's all I kind of have vision for at this point. You know, because I just do this for fun. I just mess around. Was that, what, 209? No, it was 208. There we go. I cannot wait for that hip pouch. I need that key. Also, super funny that I can't literally just press that. Leon needs the key for the button. He needs it. I don't know why he needs the key for that. He could just press a little button there. That's how that works. Classic Resident Evil. It just needs to be a pain in my ass. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd like to talk about movies. I'd love to talk about movies and music. What can I say? I'm into media. I'm into storytelling. And music and movies and video games are just all different forms of telling a story. And I love stories. I hate reading. God, I hate reading. I haven't picked up a book in a long time, which I plan on changing. But, you know, I got a couple books I could probably read. You know, I'll keep you updated, I guess. But, I have my niche interests. So I'd love to talk about those. I'd love to share. So I know we're about to experience,
What in the...
as I say it, the liquors. They're nasty, man. And they're scary. They freak me out, especially in this game. I don't even have a shotgun yet. The shotgun would be really nice right now for the liquors. If I only have this pea shooter, man. I remember seeing that in Resident Evil 3. Oh my god, yes, please, man. I'll take those wooden boards since I got that. I don't even know if anybody actually goes after the wooden boards. I do, because I don't get enough freaking ammo in this game. Yeah, so I literally don't have anything that I need for this right now. I think I want to go through here. Yep.
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Yeah, I think my idea for this playthrough is going to be the same that I do for The Last of Us, which is I'm going to do like close to an hour at a time, find a good place to stop, because I think over an hour is a little too much. It is for me, anyways. And I know that in the future I plan on actually like making edited videos, more short form, I guess. You're never gonna see me on YouTube Shorts. Never gonna see me there, but I see maybe me in the future, but I don't have any of that stuff right now. I also don't have a lot of time, so you know I don't have a much equipment either. I don't have anything like cameras or nothing. So I'm not that serious, man. It's not that serious. Where is that book? Hey, man. I can't remember what the code was for this. There it is. I bet you I passed that like 3 times. So this is what it's the freaking unicorn. What was that? Fish, shrimp, and water pot. Some fish. You know, that might be a lobster, actually. That might be a lobster now that I'm looking at it. And take that. I get my little medallion. Check that out. That's not what I want to hear right now. Yeah, it's not ideal. Hold on. That's again, Resident Evil, it knows that I have plenty of ammo right now, so these guys are gonna be sponges. I just know it. I also can't hit my shots. There we go. There we go. Let me just do what I need to do here. Okay, I think she's done. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Okay, he's done. Oh my god, man. Okay, I literally cut off his arm. Alright, we're good. Do I have... I do have this key. And I need this book. And I need that for later. I think, if I remember correctly, there's stuff hidden under here. Maybe some bullets. Yup. I swear. Sometimes there's things I should remember, and then other times I remember where hidden is in Resident Evil 2 Remake. I don't know how that makes any sense. I've only played this game a couple times. I'll go ahead and put this in here while I'm here. Alright. There is literally this. This is the lion. Lion, wheat, and griffin, right? There we go. I think that's just a bird. Whatever, man. It's not that serious. I'm gonna go put these in here. I might talk to Marvin. Oh yeah, I'm talking to Marvin.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes! I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I don't think Marvin's looking too good, guys. I mean, I knew that already, though.
So Elliot was right.
I don't know who Elliot was.
Yeah. The passage isn't open yet.
Oh, right. Elliot's the guy. Yeah. That was disrespectful of me. I'm sorry. Elliot was literally half the guy that we pulled out when we first got here. He's the one that gave us that book. I'm gonna put this in here. In this. I think that's appropriate. Let me just organize real quick. Yeah, that seems right. I might put this up here, actually. Yeah, that's good. And I honestly think that that's probably a good place to stop. We're about like an hour 6. I do know that it almost took me 10 minutes to get this started. That's because I was having audio problems. Because PlayStation doesn't make it very easy for me. But thanks for watching. And I don't have a schedule, so I don't know when I'm gonna do this next. But keep an eye out. And Maybe I'll see you again.